Hello, this is your boy, your ndeko, Ausly Akedika, and welcome to Ausly Akedika Show. This show is about sending a positive message to our community, to our friends and family, and everyone else around the world. Um, we'll be speaking so many different languages. We have Lingala for Congolese people, we have French for French-speaking people. And obviously, we live in the UK, so there will be a bit of English here and there. Yeah, so welcome to the show. And today, I have a very, very special guest all the way from London. He's a friend of mine, and he's been through a lot, and he's done a lot in the community. And on Zela Mingite, they introduced me to my guest, Mr. Jeffrey.
Hello, Mr. Akedika.
Mr. Congo.
Thank you for having me.
Feel free. How do you feel being in Birmingham today?
I feel great. Nice being here.
For the first time. When was the last time you
I
been
think
to
it was
Birmingham?
2016 or 17, That was literally the first time I was here, so...
That's mad.
Mad.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're comfortable. You came here early, and I really appreciate that, man. You left London around what, six in the morning?
Yeah, I left my house at 6 o'clock.
I really appreciate it.
That's cool.
You've been here. We're gonna have about an hour talk.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll make an impact
Definitely.
to our brothers and sisters.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. All right. Do you wanna tell us who you are? I know who you are. I know who you are. And guys, by the way, he's not the current Mr. Congo. Yeah, he's Mr. Congo, but he's a former Mr. Congo. Shout out to Nathan. He's the current Mr. Congo. But obviously because of the lockdown, he hasn't really been
out there
yet. But so can you please introduce yourself?
So my name is Jeffrey Samba. I am Congolese. I am the former Mr. Congo. I won Mr. Congo in 2018. That was the first edition of the Mr. Congo, while Mr. Congo was running before, so it was joined with the males. So I was the first winner. So now I'd reigned for 2 years. I ended over last year. So I'm the former Mr. Congo UK. So yeah, and I'm also a mental health activist in the community.
Yeah. Excellent. Mental health activist. I like that. We're gonna talk a lot about mental health. Obviously nowadays, mental health is really my main about the building, my TV, my news. And I feel like it's very important, especially in our community, to talk about it. Yeah. But we'll get to that. I want us to go deep.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to go deep, and obviously I want you to talk from your heart, speak from your heart. Tell us everything you want to tell us. You feel like telling us, and your whole journey from you're Congolese, right?
No, Congolese.
Born in Congo.
Yeah, definitely.
When did you leave Congo?
I left Congo. I was 10 years old.
10 years old.
Yeah, I left Congo. I was 10. I was 10. So when I left Congo.
From Congo straight to the
No,
UK.
from Congo, no, straight to France because my dad always lived in France. So I went to join my dad after my mother's death. So I went back. I went to my dad. So from there, I left France when I was like 13 years old to come to my sister.
In the UK.
Yeah,
in London.
the UK.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a journey. So,
Okay. How did you feel about the change that change between obviously Congo, France, then UK?
Me leaving Congo, to be honest, like I've always said it, like I think this is my first time when I say this. Me leaving Congo, for me, I wasn't like those people that really dreamt of coming to Europe. Ngapoto is I was so I was like, it's not like I'm saying I had a good life, but I was content with the life. Nazaki bien, nazakumona na mesana ki na vie wana za vivre. Donc poto ezalaki papa ngaza ovana poto bandakala depuis na poto papa ngaza na poto. Donc pour moi l'Europe en fait m'intimidait pas, c'était pas oh ouais je dois venir en Europe, c'est obligé tout. I was surely had to go because I had no choice. Maman Koufi pour moi na fois que vous pesa moi the only thing my mom, because mom I was meant to come back my mom. And then my mom died, passed away, so moi faut pas pesa moi na maman famille moi faut pesa moi papa ne peut pas à uzenga moi na maman za dishuté donc. So that's for me. So when I left, I came to my dad. I lived with my dad But living with my dad, obviously, my dad was married again, so I was living with my stepmom.
Okay. That's in France.
That was in France. So I was living with my stepmom. Living with my stepmom was like, you know how it is sometimes stepmoms and stuff like that. So it was a very difficult one.
Yeah.
It was difficult. That's why I didn't even lost my dad. That my sister decided to take me from my dad to leave to move to the UK. So imagine I got to leave my dad from when I was 10. I left my dad when I was 13.
Okay.
So my sister took me because there was so much stories going on. There was a lot. I was like, I was to a point where, you know, when like at that moment, I was like I said, like losing my mom, coming to my dad, and I still having everything still hasn't sunk in. I'm still going. I'm young. I'm really being protected.
Yeah.
From the mom. My mom family was protecting me from my mom's death. Like really trying to not make me think of.
At this point, you 10 years old. 11,
I was 10 years old. I was 10
yeah.
when I left. Like my mom died, I was 10. So I left straight after my mom died. So I came to my dad.
Okay.
So, but when mom died, I lived with my mom's older sister that raised me. So I was always with her. Like so at that moment, I didn't even think my mom died.
That's still back home.
Yeah, that back home before I left in. So I was living with her before she carried me over to my dad. So for me, I didn't really feel the loss of a mother at that point because I had my mom's sister raising me. I grew up with her. She literally raised me from when I was a little boy, like all the time, even my mom was alive. So for me, that loss was not really, I wasn't feeling it. So I never see when I left to come to my dad, I started feeling, why am I here?
Okay.
That was very difficult for me. And then obviously the things that was going on in the house with my stepmom and stuff like that. Yeah, Nanga, you told my Solebi, that'll be, was I leaking Nanga from my sister took me, so I came to the UK.
Okay.
So I started living with my sister from then until now. Okay. So I moved out, obviously.
That's mad. That's actually crazy because before we go to anything else, I went through a similar path, or call it journey. I left Congo in 2009. The guys are like Tantine, you know, I didn't really have that when sentiment and I can deport. I was comfortable again. I was comfortable. I'm not saying we're millionaires or whatever, but I was comfortable. When I came over here, it was a disaster. It's a disaster. You know, I was living with my mom's sister, but it felt like I was living with a complete stranger. And what I went through
I remember feeling like that, living with my dad. I felt like I was not living with my dad. I felt like I was living. That's one about adopted one and I felt that's how I felt.
Well, that's mad because that's your dad. That's your real dad.
That's what I'm saying about Wutinga.
But you haven't seen
I've seen my dad before. That's the funny thing.
Like, oh, like when was the last time you saw your dad when you were in Congo?
When the last time I saw my dad, I would say I probably was 6. I was 6. So me leaving to come, but obviously, papa, moi c'est à cause de dominer, control, you know what I mean? Like she was like, so it was like them kind of situations.
Okay.
So eventually, but my sister, great thanks to my sister, she heard someone. Me, this is the funny thing. I wasn't even the one that said the stories.
Someone told your sister.
People's observing from this area. People's hearing stuff. People seeing things. So people was one that called her, not even me. Because I used to speak to my sister, I never used to say anything. I never used to complain. I was literally one of the most respectful child. I would never used to say anything.
It's always like that.
Like literally, you can do me anything. And I was thinking, I was saying, look, now I literally was like, yeah, but yeah, it was just like, why am I not going back to Congo? Why am I doing it here?
It's mad because that's the same thing I was going through.
I was like, why am I here?
But you still being there, you still polite.
I'm still polite. Nazo monkey respecte. Nazo ganga nazo mwana. Mais I'm not saying nothing personne na mesa na bongote. Like na mesa na monkey ba to respecter. Na mesa ezalaka habitude na ngata ba dukanga ningwati. So I wouldn't feel like I wouldn't bring that, especially like déjà au début côté famille ton maman a suscité na côté papa ton makambo kumaka batata Mwasi côté papa bazo ba famille one my base maman a suscité. Donc you don't want to bring that image with sa famille maman parce que me I grew up with my mom side really na ça penza moi na kule pa ya maman. Donc I knew that's the family I really grew up with. Like côté maman pesa baza boba polisinga so ngato na kumye pa papa I couldn't have that, I couldn't bring that image que na like c'est bon que na kola I wasn't educated like that anyway so na ko baby said image ya famille balo comment na yeba educate ma be so I was literally when a child was saying na sala bona usala na point même where she even used bad words like to so my mom may also rest in peace she didn't even know her there wasn't even rivals like you didn't know her you weren't even together you weren't even with him when she was alive so you saw the person that's dead for no reason like, because you was on about Kanda now you get what I mean so it was a bit
let me just stop you there bro please man. As I don't know because I can feel you man I'm putting myself in your position because I've been there as well but again this is your dad and me it was with my auntie right and your dad being married to another woman I'm sure I mean if you can allow us to speak about this your dad is married to another woman and the woman is actually insulting you insulting your mom who's already dead rest in peace how did that make you feel mentally?
To be honest that destroyed me I'm not gonna lie that's the first time I heard such insult in my life literally growing up at that age it was my first time hearing an insult like that in my life so at that point I was destroyed I was literally not myself like even in school like they'll call my dad they'll be like because obviously my first name is Perviani so that's my dad my name my mom name together okay. So people in school they'll call my dad be like oh Monsieur Samba no what's happening with like Jeffrey's like in school but it's not there so obviously I'm traumatized so in school naza na classe mais naza kunati donc naza na classe mais nazo tala nanga na fenêtre na vague parce que naza ovanda il bosse faire fenêtre donc naza ba voiture zo le kanga naza na classe pour fazer ya math zo tite na math na tableau nga
of course
naza musika makanise kenda
at that age as well having so much to
so I was like that age I was like 11 now so so
that's still young
so I'm in class I'm far so whatever's going so when they're calling me at school be like what's going on in the house like nothing's going on because obviously he doesn't know he used to work so he used to work night remember he's working night so he's come back in the morning he's sleeping he wakes up to watch show at 1 o'clock and he goes back to sleep and he gets ready to go back to work so he's not really spending much time with us
they used to
so it used to be like slavery like I say I was literally a slave in my dad's house so someone listen
it's mad because I say this all the time bato basilika mais on a nazamu kuna ba mingi vérité et puis show is to help the community you know la communauté na biso wa congolais surtout moi na moké jamais cause na raison
jamais
kolo comme dans la raison
oh my god you can't say nothing na community comme amona lingati likamo balzalaka so that's one thing in the community moi na moké akolo belo le bango ka bazana
raison
so le belo so kosa that's why a lot of things are happening le monsieur c'est les grands ndako poser bati parce que tu les bino mwana ça la to rape someone is it cause la Mwasi because I'm mobile so you need to have those conversations and a lot of parents don't sit down and have conversations with their kids I saw some stories and think that someone raped someone someone would do whatever story what was going on because of things like that parents where are you when child trying to speak to you you need to observe your child changing behavior but you're not observing all of that you're going to work fair enough you're working to bring the money but that's not all this is your child you bring this child
it's bigger than that it's
so
not
you need
just
to
working.
really have conversation you need to see what's happening et look on moi nanga comportement changer moi nanga ça vraiment dinga za kati what's happening
that's the key instead of just kugangela mingi balingo gangela trop kufinga make a real conversation that can help your kids they don't do that and for some reason I feel like my mama na biso papa na biso uncle na biso beng sa biso na poto beng sa biso apo bib sa vie na biso
that's what I feel like
simple as that
that's what I feel like about to beng sa like me na pesa vraiment fort et pas papa parce que eza makambo you know what I mean na pesa que vraiment fort parce que he doesn't yé moko aza déjà na situation moko déjà compliquée donc na pesa que vraiment fort parce que ça a évité tu vois ce que je veux dire donc ma comme souci moko a évité déjà au moins African family is complicated.
It's complicated, but it's again that's what made you who you are.
Yeah, to be honest, I say it all the time.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be
I feel you, bro.
the person.
Trust me.
The person I am today.
I feel you, man.
So I feel like you have to. I always say, I have to carry my cross.
Yeah.
Like, balobaka fula na leka na vale wana ngamuku la vale wana les apenza le go be et le connu sur mon les yeux le bonheur les yeux les hommes na ka noir aux na désert aux hommes na ata o gangi mutazo yo kayote aux ayo na yo muku kaka you're in the dark.
Have you ever, because obviously munyo so ile kero na vie a on a poto surtout. Have you ever thought about giving up or just ending it all?
I've got to that point many times where I try to commit suicide. I even try to take medication to kill myself. Na me kala ndengu na me buma. Me na luiso na lubaka. So ko za nzambe. Na someone na lubaka na someone ilaka. Pona nina ba na someone ilaka parce que na me kama ndengu nyuso na me buma. Me nzamba permet tanga na kufati. Parce que nzamba me linga kana za témoignage na vie.
Exactly.
That bitterly solo.
Exactly.
So that's why I literally say I got to that point. It didn't happen. I literally wanted to jump through the 16th floor. But God saved me. Anything I tried to do, it never happened. So I literally just say what I went through made me to be who I am. Like it took years for me to actually be here to speak. Like I'm telling you, like even when I felt like I was getting better, I was getting worse.
Yeah.
Like 3 years. Literally I can say only this year. From imagine it, I would say 19 years of my life, I was going through that until this year, where I actually felt like I found peace within. Like every time I said, okay, I'm alright, I'm getting better. Bro, I was not getting better, just that I was basically trying to make myself believe that but no, bro, I was suffering.
Of course.
So it's literally this year that I literally, even last 2019, worse. Disaster, especially when I lost my little sister. I felt like the world.
We need to speak about that as well.
The world ended for me. So even that, also imagine that when I left when I left my dad's house in 2017, the person said my mom's sister that raised me. In 2007, she died. So my mom died in 2002. In 2007, the person that I literally showed me all the love in the world died. Bro, now Siko, there was only Susuna Mamati.
So before you even came to Europe, you were already going through it.
Yeah, so I lost my mom.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I still had my mom there because my mom's sister, that was my mom for me. I never called her auntie. She was mom, like, there was never like. So for me, I was like, okay, that's not mama. Mommy is gone, I have another mom. Bro. So now imagine 2007, that's when everything, the whole depression hit me. That's when I was like, okay, I don't have a mom. I don't have no one to show me love like a mother. So at that point, I was like, yeah, the end for me. Like, this life is not for me no more. I was literally asking God, what have I done? What curse? What sin have I done pour la mériter eloko na sala ni na vie? Bato nyonso na lingi bazo kufa. Bazo tikanga eloko nini? Is that nini?
That's hard, man.
So I was literally at that point, I was like, I don't have a mom. Like this, when everything sank in, I was like, yeah, the world is done for me.
And then you came to the UK.
Yeah.
It's even worse. It's gotten worse.
So I came to the UK because when I was raised in the UK when I lost my mom's sister. So I was raised in school.
Oh, you're in the UK.
I was raised. I was like 10, I think, at that time.
Okay.
So I was raised because I left Paris in 2005. Okay. So I was raised in the UK. Raised in the UK that time. So living with my sister, I was fine. Living with my sister was good. Like, it was good. Like, I never allowed to say I suffered or anything like that. I never went through that. So
how old is your sister, if you don't mind me asking?
My sister?
Yeah.
My sister's now 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have
I have a good relationship. Yeah, I have a good relationship with my sister.
Talk.
Like, we talk myself to my sister all the time. Like from like before, like even when I came, like from before, I had a good relationship with my sister. Like she was like we talk about everything. Like my sister like she don't have that mentality.
Your mom is that
you know what I mean? Like she has a different mentality to where people in Africa have a mentality. I'm not saying everyone in Africa has a bad mentality. The majority of people like have a different mentality. When I speak to people from there, some of my family members, the mentality that they have, I'm like
they're in the box.
I'm like the world has evolved. Le monde a évolué. Sortez de ce petit carton que vous êtes enfermé. Ça marche pas comme ça en fait. I used to tell them that life doesn't work like that. C'est la vie. C'est pas vous pensez sur moi, le monde a évolué. Il y a certaines choses qu'il faut arrêter, il y a certaines choses qu'il faut pas accepter.
Il faut adapter.
Yeah, like you can't, like I just like no, that's what I tell them like it doesn't work for me. So yeah.
Okay. That is it's mad. You know, this is one of the reasons I wanted you to be here in the show because it's not just you that went through what you went through. Obviously, your situation is your situation. I've been through. You know, there's a lot of people out there been through a lot,
and they don't speak about it.
Us talking about it today might do something in someone's life.
Definitely.
Yeah. But right, so we're in the UK now, in London, and you. How old are you now? 17. Not now, obviously. Back then, when you left your dad,
I was 13.
13 still.
Yeah.
Okay, so from being 13, and you became Mr. Congo at what age?
I became Mr. Congo when I was 26.
26.
That was 2018.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. It makes now I understand why I was so. This is what I don't think I probably told you this on the phone before. When we met, the connection.
Definitely, I can't forget that.
It was mad.
It was mad. Like I felt like we knew each other for years.
Yes, it makes sense because everything that you've been through, everything that I've been through,
so bad. Like
it's just
we can relate to it.
And I think that's what made you shine as a Mr. Congo more because of what you've been through.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate that not many people got to hear your story.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe because I love my Congo, I love Congolese people. And I always looking to see who's doing what, you know. You have the community.
And a lot of people
that's how I found you.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people are closed off. They don't.
Yeah. One in Congolais, I say, "Look, bien."
Yeah, like when people like, I didn't know you were Mr. Congo, mate. I was waiting for 2 years. I've even been on the BBC. How can you not know?
Exactly.
I
saw your interview on BBC.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Mr. Congo, even let's talk about Mr. Congo because he joined Mr. Congo started in 2018. But Miss Congo has been reigning for 10 years, which is the same thing that they just joined the male interview. So how can you not know? When I'm just a bit confused sometimes. Like that mean you don't follow what other Congolese people do. For you not to know, you're not interested.
Yeah. People just they don't want to
know.
be in it. They don't want to know. They don't want to support.
Yeah,
as long as they know.
Mais c'est la polémique.
La polémique.
Au moins les banques de YouTube, na Facebook, bazo reposter ba comme news les kaka. Même eux les kana Congo. Baza ba to bosse ba yeba. Baso baza na Congo ba mo ba yeba kama kamote mi. Awa ba yebi ba news.
Surtout où est positive.
Yeah, ba yeba
kara.
Yeah. Où est négative ba yebi que
so. So that positive na mta communauté mususu ba cha ngoka.
Oui.
So that Congolais,
babe tu kara
positivité.
Zolo ba ni yepe, so ni loko ni za. Alonga kuna zaka bibi tu sur les kanzela on te les kana ngo ça le côté. No, ko ba bon côté. How do you talk like that? That's malo mabe.
Voilà.
Like,
so how did being Mr. Congo just change your life?
I'm literally, if I say Mr. Congo didn't change my life, I'll be ungrateful.
Okay.
Like everyone has a different journey. Everyone might not have, because I watch other people journey probably different to mine. My journey's been for me. Being Mr. Congo was a blessing. It will help me in many things. Like me being vocal today, if I wasn't Mr. Congo, I would never be vocal. I would never be sitting down here with you because I wouldn't be having that voice to talk. Mr. Congo is what helped me to be able to speak about what I went through.
Okay.
That was the first step. That was where I started. Like before, no one knew my story. I never spoke to anyone. Now even my close friends didn't even know much. The first time everyone heard my story, they were literally shocked because I never spoke about it like that. So Mr. Congo helped me, gave me a platform to be able to speak that platform, to use my platform to speak on what I wanted to speak about, which was something that was passionate, something that came from the heart. So that helped me into everything, like to be who I am today. Like it opened doors for me, and
that's great.
I say thank you to God because.
Absolutely. Shout out to Big Brother Yafankos, Pauline. You know, doing a great job.
Literally, I'm not gonna lie. Like, but
of course,
some people gonna have their own different things. But me personally, I can't say I had an issue. They were amazing people to me. They literally supported me in my journey and everything that I wanted to do. I wasn't like, oh, you have to do this. They literally helped me to just be the best version of myself that I wanted to be. So I literally didn't sit. That's what I tell people. I didn't sit down and just wait for them to do things for me. I made happen.
Yeah.
I had a platform. I was ambassador.
You used
Ndeko Luka.
Yeah.
Bapesinga na Ndeko Luka. Na vana kiwana tinazela bangasa la nganyo kwena. Bapesanga no. I was looking for.
Yeah, I was seeing you everywhere, man.
So I made sure I put my name out there. I left my legacy. So you can't sit down there and expect people to do things for you. Is that going to pay you more salary? Yeah, was salary more salary? No. So you have to go and work.
Just go and work.
If you salary, if you need the support, or give the support.
Yeah.
Mais so pour lobby te vous support so you have to talk. On a vu ça va te bénir. Mon toi couper ça quelque chose. Mon ça fait monter malin parce que tout beau ça n'a rien. Mr. Congo is not founded by no government or charity. Parce que tu as mon que no, Mr. Congo is founded by Yaf Kong himself. It's a more approach na ye. Ouais, bimisa ka poisson ga biso. It's a passi. El béni la communauté va bosser la route. Mutazang ma bêti. Mais el béni la communauté a bimisa mbongo na ye. Na pocha ça l'événement ndenge wana ta. Parfois ba billet pe oso ba billet mbongo ko ta ndenge wana te parce que mbongo faut foutre sur ça. Donc all of them things. So when people give you that opportunity, don't take it for granted. Like it's not. I'm not saying that's a journey for everyone. It's not a journey for everyone. It doesn't work for everybody.
I've been there. I was there. Remember, I was.
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't work for everyone. You may come. You can be there to learn, and then after you be like, "No, this is not for me." Like it might not be because it doesn't mean that you have to go through the pageantry to get where you need to get into life. You can go through other ways. Of course. You could come there, learn the knowledge, and then after it's not just for you. So it's just a way that for me it worked.
Do you think people that come to join Mr. Congo bayaka wana pour gagner, to bayaka wana pour bakisa quelque chose dans la communauté?
You know,
c'est important.
Et belé bayaka na ba belé bonjour ça liga gagner toko sate. Odonyo soya ozoya la compétition, olingo gagner parce que ça compétition, olingo gagner pe ba belé bayaka ka pour na baya pour ba lura visibilité.
Okay.
Et belé balingi combo. Balingi succès. Me, I didn't go there for that. I went there, I was blind. I went there for my own distraction, for what I was going through. I was like, first of all, me, I didn't want to be in a Congolese community like that. That what made me in a Congolese community was Mr. Congo. Sans ça, I would have never been in a Congolese community. So I went there, I enjoyed the lessons.
Okay.
That year, I really enjoyed what I was learning. I was like, oh, this is good. That's what was kept me going. So I believe I came to keep a fopé, bangoupé, ceux qui n'a gagné, la commis ba yebinga. Ceux qui sont pas monnaie sur les cas la BBC, ou les cas boy, pas les qui des ponga.
Et moi na katote soy. Ceux qui da mutu na ye avant à join organisation locale à Mr. Congo, mutu na ye que non que ne kuna gagner, tout na que ne kuna ça ne déjà fait ça là qui. That's already wrong.
Yeah, parce que au soka peut-être au katana.
Oui.
Because you need to go there with a deal, like if you're going there to help the community, go there, go for it, help the community. Okay, l'été pour cause ça va c'est bien bayar peut pas pour ça. I want to do this for charity. Na ça là pour charity on peut tout le monde akati. Et belé baloba et belé. Me I always say people, I always tell people, not because you went there, yes, or you won or you didn't win. You still need to carry on what you said.
Of course, 110%.
Do what you said because if you said it there, it means you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So don't wait for you to have the crown on your head. The crown does not change who you are. It just magnifies what you can do. Comme on a dit aujourd'hui, crown est changé, finalement, yeah,
your action,
yeah.
Then they will like say.
So if you're gonna be in a sala boy, for sala, me, my project here, I done my project in some people. It took me a while before I went to Congo to actually physically do something.
Yeah, we'll get to your project actually before we even go deep down into the Mr. Congo side of things. Obviously, I know. Rest in peace to your sister. You lost your sister in the process.
Yeah.
Of
when I was in Mr. Congo.
Mr. Congo, yeah.
So that was 2019.
Yeah.
I went Mr. Congo 2018. I lost my sister in 2019. So February. And the funny thing is, I was planning to go Congo. My
for the project that obviously
my ticket was bought.
Yeah.
In March, I was going Congo on the 25th of March 2019.
That was for the project.
For the project.
Right? Okay.
I was going Congo, ticket, bought everything paid for. My sister died on the 18th February 2019. Bro, when I think of that day, I think of that story, I'll literally be like, wow. Like bro, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start. Like randomly was remember I was in Paris that time, it was the 14th of February, it was Valentine's Day. I was in Paris with my dad and stuff. I woke up in the morning, I see a message on Facebook. Oh Jeffrey, il y a ta soeur au Congo, au coma et tout. Faut faire quelque chose, mais ça va être grave. Ma soeur au Congo, au coma. I was like, what? So I literally just done what I had to do. I called and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I don't know what's going on. When they said coma already, my heart was like, Congo. Diga.
Let me just make sure. So this time you've already won.
I was won because I went in 2018.
Okay.
So this is 2019. So I'm going into a year of my reign. Because normally it's 1 year and then you hand over.
Yeah.
So I was going to a year of my reign. So at that period, I'm like, what am I gonna do? The particular is non-refundable that I had already bought. You can't change it, and you change it today, you have to pay more and stuff like that. It will complicate me. So I was like, you know what? Because I had to go. My little sister. Because remember that I was going kin, and then my little sister died in Gaza. So now I'm like, what I'm doing. So I literally had to go. That was my first time in 17 years going Congo by myself, bro. Like I literally felt like I literally that moment, the day I heard the news, everything in me died. Everything. I felt like it was even worse than I lost my mom. Now because I felt everything, my whole body, everything in me died. I felt like that was the end of my life.
I can imagine.
Depression hit me hard, bro. I came back, my blood pressure was high. I came back from the burial, I was suffering from heart problem. I was in the hospital. In and out hospital. In and out. Like I was literally in the hospital. Like I was literally ill. And my heart, I couldn't breathe properly. I felt like I was telling people because I was literally dreaming.
It's crazy.
Like it's unbelievable. Like imagine I've not seen my sister from she was like 8 or 9. The first time seeing my sister again as a big woman at the age of 24 in a coffin. And I'm buying the dress. She told me, she used to tell me, oh, the only time you come back to Congo is when I'm getting married and you're buying the dress. C'est quoi, imaginez. Théâtre. Dans mon yango théâtre, mise en scène. Because I couldn't believe it. Dans mon yango théâtre parce que it doesn't make no sense to me.
Because, sorry again, bro. I'm just feeling your pain, man. It's mad. Trust me, this is how I am, man. I express my feelings. I don't hide, man. And because I know, like myself, since I left Congo in 2009, I'm excited to go back. I'm like, when I go back, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And I'm sure it was the same for you. But then it had to
I had plans. I was literally going king, I'm going to do my project, I had everything planned, everything was planned. Then that period, everything was just mad. I had to go to my sister, and then seeing that, I was shocked. I had the shock of my life. Like, I feel like that moment, everything came back. So when I was my mom's mom. So at mom's sister, sorry, I didn't know. So at that point, I just didn't know what was going in my head. So and that more everything started coming back in my head. And remember, and the one thing as well during the war, my uncle got killed in the Battle of Bumaba disparu the beach.
Okay.
My uncle during the war in 97, 98. My uncle got killed.
Okay.
So
that's your mom's
my mom's brother.
Okay.
So all of them things together, I'm thinking about all of that. Now I don't know where I am. Now I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm like, God.
And at the time, you still Mr. Congo.
I'm still Mr. Congo, bro. I still have duties to do. I had a project that I was starting.
Of course.
I had a GoFundMe. I collected funds from people. People donated stuff. Okay. I needed to go Congo. That point, what am I gonna do? I came back from Congo in March. I can't go back in Congo in March. I'm not mentally there. I'm mentally finished. I'm in depression.
I can imagine how that affected everything
around me.
that you were doing.
Waking up in the morning was difficult. I couldn't go work. I couldn't get out of my bed. Like you see me laughing. People used to invite me somewhere to feel sick. When someone tell me come to my birthday party, I'm literally feeling sick. You could be my friend. I literally feel I feel sick. I feel like I have nothing to celebrate. Literally, I had nothing to celebrate. I literally felt like, what am I celebrating? I have nothing to live for. Like I have nothing to live for. Like that was literally everything for me. Like I'm literally feel like, what am I celebrating?
Well, again, shout out to the Mr. Congo community because I'm sure they've been there for you.
They literally supporting, bro. They supported me. Like when I lost my sister, like they even extended my contract. That's why I done 2 years.
Okay.
Because in a year at that time, I couldn't finish everything.
No, of course not.
So they had to extend. They couldn't do the thing quickly, so I had to extend the year. And yeah,
that's some story, man. I always say I can write a book, man, with what I've gone through.
You know, yeah.
And you telling me your story, it's unbelievable. I just hope that, you know, people out there, you know, when you're going through something, I'm sure you were talking to people, you know, but also, by your Frank, by your Pauline, by camarades, to even peut-être na period less than a week.
Yeah.
But you told we spoke
like,
you know what I mean? A lot. Deep. And I feel like we need friends like this.
Yeah, we do.
Instead of just talking about to be man. Just that way.
Yeah.
Talk about things that can help each other.
Yeah, literally. That
mental
can
health
motivate
issues and
each
all
other.
that stuff and motivate each other, of course.
Literally.
Now, I'm proud of you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I'm proud of you, seeing you being here with everything you've gone through. God is great.
Literally, God is great.
You know, God is
that's
great.
What I had to take like this year. That's why I went to Congo this year. Like, I had to face that because remember, I've never seen my mom's grave. Like when she was buried.
Yeah.
Like for 18 years since she's buried, I've never returned. I've never seen it. Even when I buried my little sister, I buried my little sister, I came back.
Yeah.
So literally, I had to go see my mom's grave this year for the first time.
Yeah.
I had to see my mom's sister's grave for the first time. Because I've been my sister's one, I went to see her as well. I had to see her, and then I saw my granddad for the first, because I was only the first grandchild that I got to see my granddad when he was alive. Because I'm the first grandchild in the family. So I never got to see the rest of them. I got to see him. I was the only one that saw him. So I've never been to the cemetery, like anything like that. Okay. This year, when I went through all of that. So before even going to Congo, bro, I had to go through a whole counseling. I had to go through counseling. Can you imagine? Because it was not easy for me to go, bro.
I remember you even going in and out of hospital as well.
Yeah, at that time I was even before I went. Yeah. Remember when you traditional wedding, I literally came out of hospital that same week. That same week I came out of hospital. So I remember. It was literally, bro, I was just going
This guy came to my wedding, my traditional wedding. He was in the hospital. He was in the hospital.
I literally
got l'hôpital.
Ça c'est la semaine, même semaine, la 2 jours. Non, 2 jours.
2 jours. Hasta tongi bilamba na enyo so aye mariage. Aye mariage. Sorry guys. I should have put this in a mute for time, but aye mariage na Ngai. Bro, trust me, man. And I love you for that, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But we'll talk about the journey in Congo now. Obviously, you went back to Congo this year, and then obviously this time was different.
Yeah, it was.
You know, different. The vibes were different, and you went there in a positive vibe.
Yeah, I was literally in a very positive vibe. I was like, it was inspiring. It was like good. It was like, I went. I feel like I'm not saying I'm healed, but I'm in a better place where I've accepted, because I know the truth, what happened, why mom died for those years, and now I'm better of myself. I've accepted a lot of things that I couldn't accept years ago. Okay. So I'm literally in a better place where I'm like, you know what, it's God's will. Like nothing happens, and I've understood that. Watching something the other day, and someone was saying they lost their parent, their dad. They said, I didn't lose my dad for me. She said, I lost my dad for people. I'm a living testimony. There is, because if I didn't go through that, I would have no story to tell. So me, I would say everything that I went through now. That's why I was like, my charity was called I'm a survivor, not a victim. I've always said that. But so for me, when I got to Congo, I don't know what I had to do. I felt proud of myself because I did accomplish, and I also done my project as Mr. Congo. I went to see charity orphanage and stuff like that. So I literally came back blessed. I came back blessed, and my pamboli baby.
So everything that you went through, because right now I want to talk. I'm talking to you, right? But at the same time, I'm speaking for other people that might be going through the same thing you're going through. How can they overcome, you know, those kind of situations?
And there's one thing I said like you have to take decision that hurt your heart, or heals your soul.
That's deep.
And literally, that's one thing I have to say.
That's deep.
You have to take a decision that hurts your heart. Faut soit décision où ça monter ma passi, mais qu'on biki ça, bon moi amna yo. So il prend une décision qui va blesser ton cœur, mais qui va guérir ton âme. And that's what I have to do.
Okay.
So that's one thing I can tell. That's literally I don't want to say more from that. So that's just that. Deep. And then
because I've realized a lot of people that do great stuff in life, not just future, in life, they go through a lot of things, a lot of heartbroken, like pain, trauma, all of that stuff. But not everyone come out of that. Not everyone. A lot of people back on suicide. A lot of people.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because not everyone is able to. Because the way I grew up here, I look at my grandma as my role model. I look at my grandma. I don't know. I look at my grandma because my grandma had 9 kids. Yeah, my grandma 9 kids. I could feed by 6 of the 9. She left with 3 kids. I went to my pastor 3 fois. She had 9 kids, and when I look at this woman, I say to her, "I do not know how you do this. You're still alive until now. I would have died."
She's carrying all the pain.
She's so strong. She's like literally look at her. That's what motivates me. Like I say, obviously God gives is God that gives us life, and it's God that keeps me going. But I say all the time, I say nazana koma, la mi nazana koma, me oxygen nangeza kukunanga. You get what I mean? So literally, she my strength. God is my strength. Don't get me God. God's above everything. Because if it wasn't God, I wouldn't be here. But I feel like because of course. So I look at my grandma. I say like, if this woman at her age can go this thing and still standing up and still walking,
of course,
I have no reason to give up life.
That's it.
So you have to use. I always have to use people as a role model. Look at people that you can relate with. Have conversation. Obviously, atabuto umeli suka tungu kana mutana. So yeah.
That's mad, bro. Again, congrats, man, and I'm glad and I'm proud, for everything that you've been through, and now you're here, man. So let's talk about being back to Congo now. Obviously, we have the COVID-19, the lockdown. I wanted to touch it a bit, just about a minute or two. How did this lockdown period? How did that affect you as a person?
Me, lockdown didn't affect me as much, to be honest. Because me personally, I'm already a home person. You know what I mean? I'm a home person. So lockdown didn't affect me as much as some people. Yes, affected also in different ways. You know what I mean? Like some things being closed, you can't go to the shop whenever you want to go to the shop, the queues and stuff like that. But I literally wasn't affected that much because I literally just said, you know what? I have to do what I still have to do. I can't let this affect me. I can't let this stop me. I've been through a lot already in life, and this cannot push me back. Like that's why my decision to go Congo. I said lockdown or no lockdown. Na go kende. Tomata tokita nazo kende. Lockdown ingesala tembenganko.
Okay. Okay. Ngala ukatira soka isolo.
Ngana bango tembenganko.
Okay.
Nakipi na zungi.
Tu vida no solo azonga, tu vida no solo ya bokende, okay? This year you landed in Congo. Okay, taking a kin first or taking a brother first?
No, brother first.
Brother first. Kitty. What happened?
Suitcase nanga. 2 days. 2 days. I didn't have a suitcase. I was finna Niokola na bisu.
Oh, ikiya nini? Na aéroport.
E comité na komi na aéroport, but free suitcase nanga ezati.
Okay.
Sikuna olata nini? Na bimika na sac na kinanga ba sac za ma kana nanga. Na zene look na lati boy na zo kita na avion.
Ah, vous avez quand même.
Nazwagi 2 jours plus tard. Venant te blamba Noko. You comforting.
Okay.
That's
like it gets like that, obviously. You know.
I was so annoyed. So there's this suitcase ngati nazo vola tu ngala ko ya kunguti ba usanga soni nalate bilamba ulata ti. That's not possible, bro. It's mad.
Okay.
But it was literally an amazing journey though. Like it was great. It was great. I had fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I live life. I swear, I live life.
So I'll follow you, bro. I'm not those friends that you follow someone on Instagram and just. I've seen what you've done, man.
Bro,
you've had a good time.
I had a good time.
You visited one of the was it a charity?
The orphanages.
Orphanage,
visit to give them stuff. I went there twice. I went 3 times. The first time I did a film. Okay. This is what people need to understand. Look, we used to do a film.
It's funny you said that. I was gonna bring this up. Because
I went for the first time. I went there, Nagi. There was no image, there's no footage.
Okay.
Because people literally just feel like no, there's not everything that needs to be filmed.
Yeah.
There's not everything that I need to. The first time I did a film,
okay.
I just went. I saw them. We spent the time together. Yeah. I was in the mood. I just didn't feel like I needed to film that moment. I just needed to spend time with them.
Okay.
So it wasn't filmed. So I feel like everything. Good people. Et comment suko filmé ils allaient comme ça les côté et comme boy na réseau sur bilo comme sous na sala avant que même Congo dans na sala it's not na filmaté now I used to be an ambassador for Revive Congo. I'm monthly donor for the school for the schools, the kids in the orphanage in school. I don't have to show that every day.
Of course
the money comes in my account. I support charities. I help like when there's some things to do. People doing charities or they need support to pay tuition fee for kids in Congo. If I have it, I donate. I don't need to shout on social media.
I feel like a lot of people they just do it for clout.
For la visibilité. Quand les gars ça là comme tu sois comme humanitaire. On a cause ça là on a copié ça on copie ça moi bilamba on copie ça moi truc le commun humanitaire. Projet humanitaire c'est un truc qui vient du cœur.
Exactly. You don't really have to.
You don't have to. Tu le fais parce que tu le fais avec un bon cœur, parce que tu as envie de le faire. Ça veut dire le faire que les gens t'encouragent. Fais-le pour toi parce que tu veux le faire, ça te vient du cœur et non pour écouter les encouragements des gens. Parce que ma encouragement c'est moi qui l'a comme ça veut le gars qui
Voilà. For mingi, I'm not gonna say I'm against it, but I don't really. Bateau qui est en Afrique après c'est là ça les a filmé. Là on appelle ça la terme malamu. Là on appelle ça pour la cloud.
Mais il faut les filmer parce que bateau appelle ça qui mbongo.
Of course,
yeah. You know what I mean? Bateau appelle ça qui mbongo. Pour na badon, pour le qu'on appelle ça. Donc faut appeler là ça que na limon na binoté. Mais le aussi appelle ça qui ngal mbongo.
I know you as a person. I know you've done it. You know from the
so I'm going back like I said even now. Now I made my little sister. When I make my little sister go to the charity. I left her to go give things. When I have it, I send it to her. Like, so I'm not shouting the effort. You get what I mean?
Yeah, of course, man.
I started on person as opposed. Next year I'll go back. I'll do it again. Now go and do it for my own sake because I want to have to do them things. I want to do something that I always wanted to do. From when I was young, from when I lost my mom, I said I want to help the orphanage because I know what it is to be an orphan in Congo, in Africa in general. To be an orphan. It's difficult, bro. So bakangendo quitter la famille, babenganyo na ndako, now foot à l'école and everything like that. So it's difficult. So let's do things because we want to do it. Let's not do it because we want clout.
That's it.
Like success, it's like people remember the things you do. You need to leave your legacy. Because ça makambote pona lo yengi, opo montazo sala yango kwa mona yo yoka.
Voilà.
Don't do things like that. It's a mawa.
So sali lo na mtema na yo, ata mutayinio. Ata felo mabe pona yo na mtema na ye ayebi ke osala malamu. You know, ngai mingi. How do I put this? Charité, oui, c'est bon. Ok, ne repère ça blo, c'est bon. Dans le bango mingi na ta famille na ngai na camarade na ngai. Ngana mtu mo mingi to créer des emplois, to créer des opportunités. Yeah, my better also can great and I love it. But imagine if you keep giving, you're gonna keep giving, taking. But imagine you create something, I don't know, a job or opportunity. Yeah.
Exactly.
you come at a moment where you don't have to give anymore.
Yeah.
Because you create that, the opportunity where it's bringing in income.
Yeah.
They start surviving by themselves. Give people hope.
Yeah.
Like ngamo open akozwa.
Yeah.
Ngamo open akotisa mutu kala tefa opesa.
Yeah, like I said, I could say some like some when you choose someone to go fishing. Uzosa yako ni jela moto full like sending ako usala mboye mungu.
Of course.
Usala go tous les jours que nous la misi, ils vont voyer gola. Donc you have to change someone, you have to give your giving, and after you have to change like that's what I tell my little siblings in Congo. They say bango na yibi ke I ask them what do you want to do? Will go sa nini? Na zimbo na pesi bango na bi beaucoup indépendant bossa les loko boteka. Ils arrêtent tout le temps. Yaya o sinanga boyi. Dans le mbongo ça passe. Ngana za na yinga age na bino comme bien Niokola ngana age na bino 7 ou 8 ans za koteka za ke lo côté mama nanga za kopisa na nyonso na linga pa za parisien za kozwa nyonso za kozanga lo côté na nwana za kozwa cadeau bolongo sa nini bango sa yibisenga bona zimbongo de kino teka lo ko sale lo ko oyo bena ko bemi na yo mbongo
voilà
kozati parce que okomate lokola pour zangi passer zangi si okoma kozwa mibali okoma okene ko pesa nzoto teka nzoto pona ko zangi sale loko ya moki atako teka nguba.
Yeah, of course, but lo mingi faut surtout dans communauté na biso to yeba bato wa uta na poto when they go down there. Well, not about down there, that's what but awake na Congo. To lo baronde how is that poto? Poto on there is a Lola.
You know what you said. Na yebisa bande kuna na Congo. Poto is a paradis.
Voilà.
I say all the time.
Il faut bailler bakamo.
Poto is a paradis.
C'est erreur ya the older generation. Baki kuna ba lati so bini ba lata. Baki kuna bango kuna na Afrique bango na ra poto donc Lola faut kana kende poto. Po vilange bonga il faut kana kende poto. Non. Poto nyonso za na poto te. Bato bazo souffrir na poto nga na souffrir na poto.
Poto déjà ya poto mikanda déjà. Passe ya mikanda.
Eza passe. Est-ce que za na Congo oro koma oko succès okoki ko za musala oko sala nyonso partout ali. Oui, to boya
te. Eza na opportunité.
Msusu ezali
zangi kuna mebo mona ka poto te lokola eza Lola o compte kuta na Yesu Masia.
Non, eza bongo te. Biso surtout génération na biso photo lo ba mona.
Boya yeso bato vérité.
Camarade na biso batikana na Congo fo yebisa bango. Nga on sa bango tala. So ils allaient que non faut changer passeport. N'a pas passeport dans la UPC na yonga zone yo ye. Oui. Ça a 10 ans à tout 5 quand 10 ans. Après tu reçois la.
Ça boy. On va la tongo caillou 6 ans kanda na hiver.
6 heures hiver limite que musala. On a un choix té ne bana apeo su qualité to lipa.
Déjà vous venez mon Congo par monsieur Sovana dans le ponga papa na maman. Vous faites le courant té vous faites un à côté. Vous dans le ponga de Samba déjà mais c'est pas on a porte faut takandako.
Exact. Mais that's okay, Papa. Okay. That's okay, Toro. I really wish that I had more time to speak to this guy. But we'll get in there. I just want to touch a bit more with mental health in our community. We all know what mental health is. You work with NHS. Yeah, and what advice quickly you can give us in the community, like how important is mental health?
Congolese people, they need to learn about mental health. Congolais, I évite ce cancer mental health, ils ont un liboma, utamanzo longo la bilamba.
Cancer te Congolais, Congolais pour naïe.
Mental health liboma. Bacha ka betomba kan rebe singa. So ko me bale maladi wana bengi uzandoki osoki nini. Congolais, faut t'éduquer, faut s'intégrer. Il faut être éduqué, tu vois, faut apprendre. Ne soyez pas don't block yourself in your head like you can't learn. For Congolais doesn't take mental health seriously. A lot of Congolese kids in our community go through mental health. Par parents, par éviter. Moi nazo souffrir, moi nazo kapasi, moi nazo ka problème na libala na boye. Par parents bazo comprendre.
Just your story. Sorry to call you. Your story.
Yeah.
Everything just told us. That is mental health. What you've been through there.
Do you think a family member can talk to a family member understand? What family member understand?
That can damage your mental health.
Now comprendre you. But Congolese people really You need to talk. You need to deal with your trauma. You need to talk about mental health. Mental health is important. Mental health is your mind. Is everyone. Mental health is like bomate. Ngana yoto kuvana bonazana ngato solo na biso. Mais on a zoleka na ngore éviter dépression. Stress. Nazo seka la kobi nazo kende la fête na ton. Papa musu ba kende ba fête ou maman bazo kende fête. Bazana bango la dépression musu sous dépression les ka bango na ndako. Et donc ça bazo kende la fête ba longo la stress wana. Mais ndoka bazo kufa na kati. It kills you slowly.
Of course.
À petit feu. Like it's like when you depression is like when you're screaming, no one can hear you. It's like you na you. That's also in to vanji botu solo li. Mina kugenda ndako nazo lela na ngai. Oyi batena vanja watu so to bitema solo. Mena se motema nazo kufa. A lot of these people need to learn to speak to their children. Speak to your family member. Check on your people. Bo solo la. Bo ignori makamusu te mona ngo kaka boyo non. Eza ekoleka eza mo eza spirituel to kenekiso sambela. Oui, la prière c'est bien, c'est pas interdit. Ko sambela bien. Mais ko sambela pe faut na ko sambela faut traiter loko. Ko sambela ko fana kati ko sambela evangika boyo. C'est ça comme oza malade, ozo kende wasa ba traitement, ozo ba traitement te, ozo sambela kaka. Qui sanza ma kitsa kisango. Mais tant ozo mela kisi ozo sambela même temps et ça l'a pas fait. Mais ozo sambela te, ozo mela ka, ozo sambela te, ovangika ozo melika ka, kisi o melika na ndako ozo sambela kaka. C'est qu'on a un traitement de rafona. Because you can first of all I even said people I went through a lot of therapy. First it didn't help me because why? I wasn't ready to accept it. When I done the last time, I was ready to open my heart, to accept it, and that's what helped me. Congolese people, mental health is different type of mental health. But santé mentale affecte la mission notre façon de vivre, physiquement, dans tout. Parce que if you're not well, you're not gonna, it's gonna affect your daily life.
Of course.
C'est que wana surtout déjà génération on a génération ya kala wana ya bato ya bakala bango déjà basa mutu na bango déjà bango moko
kasi yango wana ils ko affecté ba
ils qui des génération en génération but trauma na bango you haven't dealt with trauma you bring it to your kids parce que bango déjà makamba leka na tango kala basusu bango moko ba yebina ko terre na ngote c'est que zo chango epa ya bana so kids are going your trauma you're putting into your kids. Comme qu'on les a quoi maman musu ba isabala bango hey ni bala bova na kaso ko sale bo is normal. I've heard people in Congo saying to me the mentality sometimes I sit down abaka it's like what la people judge but shege wona kana nzela o ba do you know what they went through?
Exactly.
Do you know problem no boye ba utala wazandoki
shege ndoki ibelo lekela bango.
Do you know what they've gone through in life? Even here bana ba koma ka ba gang. Do you know what have caused that?
Of course.
Drug addicts.
Of course.
Do you know what have gone through that?
Exactly.
Because they don't know who you can speak to. Especially dans la communauté, on a besoin de te juger.
Sorry, papa. Ngai, na yepoto en 2009, avandi na prison. Prison solo te mais. Nanda kuya tante na ngai. Na benga ngo prison, parce que prison. Boloko.
Ya makala.
Esclave. Malgré tout ça, la fille a été, n'a manqué de respecter rien, mais au sentir que oui, pour tout, Onyokwama. Abetanga la ceinture, non rien.
Mais torture mentale.
Ngai, Sorizaki, éducation de base, on a zone à Congo. Mais la minute, on a na balabala, non, ça la bisala, ça la na combien de bannes, c'est différent, nyonso. Après, on a mis sous Ndoki. Là, on a eu civil. Vous comprenez? Toujours bien que ça va en poto. C'est très important. Nettoyer bien que nous sommes mental health, nous sommes you know, they've gone through something, especially by times na biso oncle na biso un problème là. Bokende ata thérapie. Au solo là mutu mo.
Comme la ligne à therapy, te fungula le counseling te usala gelo côté, et usala nini.
Mais comme ça on va banater.
Ba ma kasa ngo kini pastor ni counseling. Pastor as la professionnel.
Moi na zoloba.
Ndi ba pasteur.
Donc yo pona yo, lo mutu wanga boy. My credit is bad. I got a worst credit ever. Imagine na ekipoto. Tons na ngai na oncle avani singai ba mo best na masolo ya. No, this is how he can, you know, help your finance in the future boy. Non, là les bosso et poto église chaque dimanche quand t'as la OET quand t'as la film été quand t'as la musique OET église
laisse someone be a child, laisse someone learn for
themselves. Comprendre? Oui, mission story na Nzambe, that is the time. Yeah, mission story na Nzambe. We love God is great. But listen, especially to this message is to our uncles and aunties, my mama, my uncle, and my baby. I love my auntie, man. I love my auntie. I've been saying photo. I love her to death. What happened. Mais il y a bien que ça va na poto surtout bana ndeko na biso.
Ils apprennent à maltraiter bango.
Et apprendre à maltraiter bango ata mokete. Et surtout total futur na bango. Église nzambe oui c'est bon mais total la peine nos vie côté finance moi dans 4 ans 5 ans 6 ans il faut na ça la pour protéger côté comme on a debt stay on a eba mambuté ba debt na eba te so sali be sur le crédit na eba ngoté first thing I need kende église
parents na biso bala kisaka biso makambo susuti ezalo ko te naza ko ba earlier biso bana mibali bala kisaka biso tending ya ko na libala ba plutôt kende kaka they don't teach us how to be men but to ça quand tant when we go through puberty they don't speak to us about those things bana basi mama la monte mazoleka bazo atava règle ba yibis bala kisa bango mwana mosa sokola ka bomo sa basala ko mo sa lambaka us men there will feel very few that know things how to be but we don't get taught how to be men parents don't come to us and speak to us about puberty tout le bal bavang ça surtout is important was la conversation ya ngomi bali ebele na mabala ba yibite ni mazosala because we never got taught that we got taught for za mobali
Voilà les la raté. Non, faut
qu'on
est là.
Il faut qu'on les là aux âmes là les baka.
Aux âmes qui là dans
la baka. Oui, na baso na zui Gillette na katio. Au makile au bimayote. Au capacité. So na kati Mwasi na Gillette. Au capacité.
That's it. Faut tout le monde là, il y a moi this new generation we need to speak up. So changer, we need to break that cycle. There's a lot of
generational curse one.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that's happening in our community that needs to be changed. You know, like before the interview started, we were talking the pre-interview. I mentioned something about me being called Ndoki. Imaginez, I was like 17 ans, je pense. Parce que moi, je suis Ngai Ndoki, bakangi Ngai, na divan. Maman la tante na Ngai.
C'est comme ça passe.
Mutakala, mais oui hein. Donc, hier Monique Mutakala na.
Tu vois moi la vision
il y a 3 ans sur 4 ans.
La vision ni.
Vision goûter aba mon Ngai. Moni Ngai za ba kisi ya misu Ngai boye na vandi na Mutakala moi na ye. Et après ça, dans mon église, église silly, but tu vas tsaka na église ba sambela ngabo délivrer ngapona zandoki. As a child,
that's trauma. You know how that
is trauma, of course. That can
destroy your life. That can destroy your life so much that you can become so bitter towards people.
Exactly.
And towards yourself, like you just.
I remember a time. I know the directors are looking at me like, "Yeah, the time is up." Yeah, those is like I remember a time. Pendant ça, like 10 ans, pas tant de Ngai. It was too much. I can't really say, you know, maybe another time.
Yeah, another time. Yeah.
Well, na long way, I found a way. Not be man, not gonna be me. I take my sister na Ngai. This year na Ngai to yara bang bang ya kavanga. Malet na Ngai kila moko. Imagine being out there fighting to stay on your feet. Still got college, trying to look for food. You have to work and eat. Ngamoko, you know, I was out there by myself. At the time, I was probably 19, I think. Napoto, Mboka Wapaya, Ngamoli, Banda. Yeah, of course.
Responsable.
Yeah, of course.
He doesn't bring you susu. He could destroy by you.
Exactly.
He literally helped you to be so positive in life. He helped you to build yourself to be a better version of yourself. To show those people that you are better than that. So that I said like God was away, God knew like Zamba Lukaka Esika problem is pour gloire na yebima. And look at the glory.
Exactly.
Look at where you are now.
It wasn't easy to bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember being
là cause la facilité, cause la facilité. Et donc il y a kana facile za kamala, ngana mona za kamala. In life you have to go through it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You give value to something. Yeah. When you've gone through hard times in life, you give value life. Yeah. You see life in a different way. So ozuli kaka nanzela ozuli kanyoso na pete. Valeur nyusu so ka bana bazala kana parents bazana na mbongo. Mona te basaba mona ka visa ka mais biso sur tous lesquels nanzela wana. Oui que
well, if I start telling you what I've been through, you've told us what you've been through, and I'm just saying, yeah, I can relate, but bro, there's so much, not just me, but other people out there.
Yeah, but this is the whole point. We're talking about this so we can help other people that you go through the same thing that I'm going through, that we went through, that can help them. They can know how to survive from this, how they can help themselves from this situation, because at the end of the day, there's people suffering silently that never have the voice like us. Like I say, we are the voice for the voiceless.
Yeah. That's it. Speak up, guys. If you're going through something, especially in the Congolese community, speak up. Solo la. So ozo pa yem ke na community na biso ba Congolais to ngo fungwa mate. Ba so na biso ba problème na ngai ake panzanga sango.
Ya moto chikape mentalité wana que toko le la montulika moté, tout le bi kambo. Comme sujet de Mokiri, les hommes à s'équiter, les hommes à vie à bateau, les hommes à cambossir, tout ça valeur na vie à bateau, ça respect. Parce que comme on a le baka, les camons ndeko na congolais, ils allaient camona yo. Voilà. Motaloba, tatabro, moko.
Voilà. Yango wana donc to speak up, to so la sozo kene through hard time, loba. Ngai, I remember Nagi banda na YMCA. By homeless buildings. Assistant na ngai basikali ndako. Amo traité bango même nde ano traité ngai. So imaginez si assistant na muke. Bon, basu mikete ba koli déjà mais at the time assistant na zo benga yo. Oh, imagine you waking up in the morning to go to school, but you know before you leave the house you have to cry. That's all she said, you know. And I cried. I remember I was in my room in the YMCA, you're thinking, what do I do for my sisters? Do I leave them in that house? I even went to speak to college, because Ghana college at the time, because everything that I was going through, I was speaking to my teachers. My teachers knew the situation at home. They started to put pressure on me. We need to get social involved. We need to get get your sister out there. Because I'm Congo, I'm thinking,
nah, exactly.
I'm leaving my sister there. There's no way. So I'm missing on that. Oh, yeah, I'm missing on that. Yeah, my big boy. You understand? But again, it's life. It's what we're living in the UK. But in Congo, faut comprendre, ndeko na bino babengi sabino na poto awa, faut yebaka babengi sabino na raison nini. Eza pona intérêt nini. Mingi bato babengi sabino na poto. Pour prouver à ta famille que ngam na bengi saki bango na poto.
Tongo izongi, fozongisa mbonga nyongo sala mbonga bien na bengi sila na poto fozongisa. Na biti weza mentalité ndenge nini.
Muke zongi sana passeport na ngai.
Fozongisa ngam ta bengi sayo. To ba bali yo mbonga di bala fo futa mbonga bio yela na poto. Mentalité wana pardon.
To see like comme je te avec kids depuis ba pasteur, there's a lot of things we could have covered, but obviously because of time.
At least we covered majority of the things in it.
Yeah, we covered majority of the things, and I don't really want to rush it. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I really pray that we've got you again in Birmingham.
Definitely.
And we'll talk more.
Yeah, definitely. All the time, bro.
Well, I just wanted to finish on this few bullet points before I let you go, because I know you got a long journey back to London. Yeah. Before that though, do you have anything you wanna say?
Literally, I'm just gonna say like we said, if whatever you're going through, speak up. Don't suffer in silence. Don't let, especially men, don't let anyone tell you that, oh man, you can't cry, or man, you have to be strong, you have to be a man. No, you are a human being. You're meant to feel pain like everyone else. You're meant to cry. It doesn't make you manly to struggle. It doesn't say that you're not manly enough if you're crying. Let your emotions out. Cry if you need to cry. Speak what you're going through. Don't just suffer in silence. Seek help. Go to your GP. Check-up day. You need to do check-up. You need to check yourself. Just a general check-up is very important. Your health comes before everything.
Ozo douté pendant on soit là n'amener congolais kende
professionnel
professionnel thérapie.
Tout cas où non ça le côté non it helps.
Très important.
It is important. That's what they're there for.
Yeah. All right. This is the bit where us as young generation, youngers, everybody want to be a young entrepreneur. It's a good thing in a positive sense. Some people are just doing it because, again, it's a trend. You know, everybody's an entrepreneur now. Everyone is a businessman, so let me be a businessman. But let's focus because I'm more into entertainment. I've studied business management, and you know, got my few things that I'm working on the side, and I really watch the young people that are doing the things, comedians, journalists, artists. You know, I watch them, especially in the Congolese community, and I support them. I give all my support when I can. Yeah, and I was just wanting to know, being Mr. Congo, especially our diaspora, who is this 5 artists that you can say, I'm actually listening to these people, I'm listening to these guys, and how are you supporting them?
I'm actually listening to these guys. Oh my god. New coming up artists.
Any
Congolese artists
any Congolese artists, upcoming artists.
This
is what the mistake we make. We like to support people that are already out there for the clout. No. People that you know, they actually got talent. And
I'm gonna bring one. I'm gonna say one person. Yeah, I'm gonna lie. You know him as well. It's Gambini.
Gambini, okay.
I'm literally.
Shout out to Mr. Gambini.
Gambini, shout out to you.
Papi.
Yeah. I listen to your songs. I literally bang out your songs.
Okay.
Love man.
He has
talent. He has talent. I'm not gonna lie. I've listened to all his songs. I've watched all his videos even before I met him and stuff like that. He has talent.
Okay.
Like I literally, if I have to support him, I would support him. Like I do post his song, I listen to his song, I do.
I've never seen you post his music,
but he will tell you.
Okay.
I've even made a video of a girl with a song.
Okay.
So
okay.
I listen.
Fair enough. Gambini's got great talent.
He has talent. He has a voice.
That guy.
He has talent. Like, bro.
Did you see the cover he done for Fali?
Yeah. Of course, I listened to it. That's what I'm telling you.
I was so upset. I'm Fali's fan.
I'm Fali's fan too.
But I'm thinking. Anyway. When I'm Gambini killed that.
He killed it. He killed it. I'm not gonna lie.
He sang it better than Fali. I just have to say.
He killed it. I'm Fali's fan, but he killed it.
What's the other 4?
I've listened to Kazidu's song.
Kazidu. Okay.
He has talent.
Okay.
Kazidu. Mago mutu na yosa raté.
Kazidu abenyo liboma.
Na ba bêtise na yo, mais toyebani.
Okay.
List your song, I've listened to your few songs, I've listened to your and I so bija yo post and what because don't.
No, I can't really put comments about Kaz because obviously.
Yeah, I'm not saying na yoka ka parce que na yoka banzemu na ba kamaloba banzemu na yoka.
That's who it is.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be like I listen to the song. He has talent. He has talent. Has a talent. So that I would say I would literally not because I know you. I'm saying because I wouldn't say it if I didn't want to say it. And
you're not being biased or anything.
Nah.
So Gambini, Kazidu.
Yeah. Another one I would say, Levis. Because
Levis is not upcoming though.
He's not upcoming, but he's not up there. Let's not lie.
There's a reason why he's not up there, but he's not upcoming.
Yeah, he's not upcoming.
He's got great talent.
He has great talent. That's what I'm saying. But I wouldn't see him like. So he's not upcoming. But he's gonna class in the class by mission by Fali, by Kofi, by Ferre, by Tuana Nyuso. I wouldn't put him in that same category.
If you can't put Inos in this category, then you can't put Levis in this category either. Yeah.
Do you know the
anyway, that's you. So Levis, so Gambini, Kazidu, Levis, okay.
For me, that's the only 2 artists that actually upcoming Congolese artists, young artists that I actually feel like I can listen to, especially Gambini. I love his songs. I love
Gambini, guys.
Like because me, that's how much I love songs. So I listen to songs that those Gambini and Kazidu. Those are the only people that I actually know, like young people that I can actually know that I literally know that have.
Okay.
The rest of them, on a bien les vis parce que na yebi que
I understand.
No,
I understand. But shout out to Gambini by P. Guys, if you haven't listened to the guy, go and check him out. He's mad. And Kazidu, of course. Alright, so business. 5 businesses. Congolese businesses. Let's make it a bit quicker though this time.
I'll say Voice of Congo.
Voice of Congo. Voice of Congo, yeah.
Voice of Congo.
I agree.
Voice of Congo. There's another one. That's the most I would like. I literally follow that much.
Okay.
Like, I would say there was like the business. I was like, obviously I don't know what happened. Maybe the COVID. The best award of Congo. It was something.
Best award of Congo.
The best award of Congo. The best award of Congo.
I haven't heard that.
You haven't won the best award of Congo? That was directed by Maya.
The best of Congo.
Yeah, but the best of Congo, but the best award of Congo, that the ceremony and stuff like.
At that time, the best of Congo, yeah.
Yeah, at that time, it was something in the community because there wasn't that because they literally the first edition, the edition when they united the whole of Europe. That's when I went to school in 2018.
Yeah,
that was one of the business that I literally saw that was doing good. Like, and the only other business I can say in the Congolese community that's actually kept for long, that's running for 10 good years, Mr. and Miss Congo. Miss Congo has been running for 10 years.
Okay, that's all that is part of Voice of Congo, right? That's Franco's.
But not that the best of Voice of Congo.
No. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, the Mr.
Congo and Voice of Congo.
And then there's, to be honest, and then obviously if you go to Congolese shops and stuff, they're Lux Manor.
Okay.
And now obviously there's Congo Box and stuff as well.
We got one here in Birmingham.
Yeah, so.
So,
but majority of Congolese people, sometimes maybe to Kanaka, tell me we don't have support each other.
Okay.
So that's literally for me. That's the only thing that I can actually see that in the Congolese community.
The reason why I've put this in this interview because I want us to start actually supporting the people that are doing something, not just the ones that are up there already.
Yeah, we do.
Like you said, Gambini, Kazidu, they deserve.
Yeah, they deserve
because they've got talent.
Yeah.
Maya, she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I look at her, I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of men out there, and she's doing a better job.
Yeah, especially the best of Congo. The best of Congo. Like if it was on the COVID, we're still going. Like I'm saying that. Yeah. Obviously, when the second edition, when they united Europe.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, bro, that was big. Imagine you unite Europe.
Yeah.
And there's two Congo. Remember, it's two Congo. Yeah. It's not only one Congo. So it's two Congos together. And that's what I love to see. When Congolais batika kumakambo ya Brazzaville, ya tout ça.
Exactly.
I'm half man as like you can't change nothing. Congo is Congo na passport na tamba kumaka Congolais. Na monate baswa Congolais Brazzavillois, ba Congo Zaïrois, ba Congo Congolese. Tozala bomoko. Ndende ba yoko kabola mboka Congo Angola onyoso wana ezala kimboka moko. Congo of 1K. So when I see Maya doing that, uniting the two countries together, I have to applaud for her.
Yeah, she's doing a great job, obviously.
Yo, lingo kuta
feminist.
Good.
I think it's a great topic. It's a great topic, but there's things that can be discussed. But I respect her. She's doing a great job in the community, man. Shout out to her.
As a woman in the community, she's doing amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
And sorry, I forgot. One of this business, I can't forget. That's every year running Yellow Sunday.
Yellow Sunday, yeah. I've
been part of that. Yellow Sunday, that's literally running every year.
Yeah.
I have to say, that's running. And also another charity that I can send in Congolese community, Revive Congo.
Okay.
They're doing big.
Yeah,
they're doing big. No, Dr. They did some Queen is no Yellow Sunday.
Yellow Sunday, yeah.
Because that's when we have events and stuff like that.
Okay.
With Congo. But the Yellow Sunday is something that's good big to help Congolese women to become nurses and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's big in the community, and really, I feel like more people need to support that. Because if we're helping, that's a good thing. Helping Congolese people to be nurses.
Of course.
Why are we not supporting it?
Yeah.
I see literally that thing should have been up there. But see, I don't see the support that much when I look at it. It's every year. Again, you're donating once a year.
That's what we're talking about now, yeah. So
come on.
Yeah. So guys, please, this is why we're talking about these businesses and artists and people in the community. If you see someone that's doing something great, support it. My baby man,
someone local actually what do you call it?
Libanga
yakubakisa likolo. okubongisa boye okusunga yo na boye okosala boye ochalo boko nzamba pambola kinde liboso mais makambo ya kosala ebopesa ba critique ya malamu yo bakone bolinga ko critique ya kochola give constructive criticism sorry ba critique ya kochola wana ya kofinga no give someone criticism that's going to help the person go forward. Exactly. No go criticize. That one botika mo parce que na ma kengo ebele na community.
Okay. That's it. All right, guys. That's it for us today, and I'm really sorry. I really wanted to speak about a lot of stuff, but as you can see, hopefully in the future we'll continue where we left off. Definitely. And again, thank you,
bro. Thank you to you for having me, because literally this is my first interview since coming back from Congo. This is like my first time speaking about everything that I said here. So yeah, thank you. I feel good. I feel good.
I just think you went
great. Yeah. Literally, I just didn't expect all this to happen. Yeah. So great. I feel.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
May God bless you. May this go forward. And
I just want to say, sorry.
You have my support all the time. So
likewise.
Whenever,
all the time, anytime. And I want to say thank you to UK French community for this amazing studio, for giving young people this platform, to speak up.
Yep.
And this show is for everybody. As you can see, I'm not a journalist. I'm not an experienced interviewer, or whatever you call it. But we're just trying to give people a platform to speak and express themselves. And if you feel like you wanna come on the show and talk about yourself and how you wanna help the community, please make sure you DM me at Ausly_Akedika, my Instagram, or you can go to sweetlife_.
Mr. Sweet Life.
Promotion. Congolais mto asa yeloko ya. Yoza pena Congolais. Asala mwana maboko yemoko, branding and everything. This is amazing. It's crazy. So make sure you check it out. It's called Nagi. Yeah, Nagi. So check it out on Instagram, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Thank you very much. Until next time.